So today I wanted to share about a new style and design of steel tongue drum that I learned about recently, and this is the Harmonic Star. So I learned about them, and they were nice enough to send me a demo steel tongue drum to check out. So today I'm going to be just unboxing it and kind of sharing a little bit about how the tongue drum sounds and some of the neat things you can do with this style of tongue drum. So this is the Harmonic Star, and it comes in this case, which is pretty cool. It has a shoulder strap and then one of these neat little back pockets that can open up. And then if you zip it open, this is what the steel tongue drum looks like, which is pretty cool. So let's get a close-up on this shot of the tongue drum. So here it is. And what's neat is that this tongue drum is a little bit wider than some of the other designs I've seen. So you get like a little bit wider base, which is kind of cool, and they have the little foot pedals that are rubber, so it makes it really nice to just be able to set this on a table or some sort of stand or even on your lap, and it doesn't like move too much. The rubber little legs kind of help keep things together. So this steel tongue drum is really neat. You get a little bit more notes in this one, which is really cool, and it actually comes with a few other things in the box. So it comes with these rubber mallets, which are really neat. I've not always used rubber mallets when I've played some of my other tongue drums, but these are nice because you can kind of get a nice little bounce with these being rubber. It makes it a little easier to do rolls because you get some of that bounce action with these being rubber. So they do bounce a lot easier, and when you try to do rolls, they sound a little cleaner. So which is neat. These are really cool for doing rolls. And it comes with this little like mallet stand, so you can set them down really easily on the stand. It also comes with a little cloth for wiping down the tongue drum. Sometimes when you play tongue drums in like humid weather, or if it's like rainy outside, or if you come in contact with water in the rain, steel tongue drums can rust really easily. So I think this is a cloth that helps kind of wipe it down if you end up getting like some moisture or any like wet residues on it. You can just like wipe this down on the inside and outside. So that's kind of nice. Comes with a little cloth. Let's see, we also have 4 of these little rubber knobs, which are kind of cool. I think these are for playing with your fingers. So you just kind of can add them on your fingers on both hands. And these kind of help get a little bit more pressure and sound when you play without mallets and just want to use your fingers. So let's give it a try. It might even work actually to do this with your thumb. Sometimes I like playing with my fingers but using my thumb too, so let's give that a try. These are kind of fun. I usually play with mallets and not my hands, so these are kind of cool that you can experiment with both sounds. So this is kind of cool. It comes with some options for you to play this with mallets or with your fingers. And if you don't use the rubber ones, I think you can still probably play with your fingers. If you give enough emphasis on kind of pulling the sound out, you can still get a pretty loud sound with your fingers, even if you're not using these rubber little knobs. So. So that's pretty cool. The last thing that's really neat that comes with this set is that it comes with a manual and a songbook, which is really neat because for people that don't read music or are a little confused about how to play the tongue drum and get different sounds and play songs, this one comes with some different lessons on how you can use the different notes and different scales. So this particular tongue drum is in a B minor or D major scale. So these are B. But it has all the different notes so you can play a couple different scales. So they have a D major scale, and then they do a B minor scale, and then some different songs, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So you can kind of like, move into this easily and have some different songs you can practice with. And so this tongue drum is not labeled by the letter note, they're actually labeled by number. So all you have to do is follow along with the number. And it goes all the way up and down the scale, which is really cool. So one of the scales, if you follow the numbers up and down, you'll get it and it'll sound like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's kind of neat because this scale is in the design of a star. So it's kind of cool. You can just follow the star pattern up and down to get this scale. So here's just me playing around with it to get a sense of how this sounds when you start just kind of freestyle playing and hearing the different notes and tones that come out of this tongue drum. So this is everything that is included. This is really nice because there's a lot of different tongue drums on the market, and some of the other ones that I've played myself and have, they're a little more pricier, and it kind of depends on where you're at for what commitment level you are with your tongue drumming, and if you want to start off with something just to try it out and get a feel for it. This one's actually, the price point is under $100, so it's a little bit of an easier option for purchasing if you are new to the tongue drum and want to test the waters first. But yeah, it's really fun to play with. I really like that there's a lot of different notes and some different scales that you can practice with. So yeah, just wanted to say thanks to Christian and Harmonic Star for sending this tongue drum to me and letting me check it out and play around with it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the notes below, and I'm going to put a link to where you can find this tongue drum online as well. So thanks so much.